So this is home presentation one, athlete interview over sleep and performance. So here we have is Jordan. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your background on sports?
Yeah, my name is Jordan Essay. I'm 18 right now. I played high school football from freshman year to senior year. Then I also played rugby from sophomore to senior year. And I've been playing for all high school basically. I'm planning on playing football in a semi-pro football league for Talmud Bobcats. So shout them out. Um, in high school, I was a running back, and for football, I was varsity too. Also, in rugby, I was either a hook or I played fly half. No, just hook. Just kidding. Either a hook or a prop.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to be discussing the relationship between sleep and performance in athletes. So can you tell me, on average, how much sleep do you get on a normal night?
So basically, my daily routines are kind of, since I have work and I try to work out and practice a little bit on my own stuff. So I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I can get ready to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I work from 5 to 9. And then I would go home, eat like a small breakfast, and take a nap for about 2 or 3 hours. And then I would wake back up, get ready, I'll go to the gym, have my first workout. Then either if I have another shift that day, I would work again until 8, or I would just stay in the gym until I felt like I was satisfied with what I did. And then I would usually end my day off with a nice big dinner and go to sleep around probably 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
So how many hours do you think you'd get?
So what is that? That's like almost 5 or 6 hours.
About 5, 6 hours each night. Okay. What do you think the recommended amount of sleep is to achieve optimal health and best quality of life?
I would say 8 hours of sleep is good enough.
About 8 hours. How do you think sleep and performance are correlated with each other?
I think it's very important actually to have a good amount of sleep for you to perform at your best. So, in my opinion, if I don't get enough sleep, I'm pretty much like very not motivated to do what I want to do, and I kind of just like end up like being lazy or skipping out. So if I get a good amount of sleep, then I'm like up and ready to do what I need to do, and like I'm motivated to, because I'm not that tired.
Okay. So what happens on days when you don't get enough sleep? Like, what do you walk me through that?
So if I don't get enough sleep, and I'm either working or doing what I have to do stuff that day, so I probably won't have a nap, and I'll probably just be up on fumes. I'll probably eat a lot so I get more energy, or I have my supplements to give me more energy and to finish what I have to do, or simple things. Just try to stay up, taking cold showers, doing what I have to do to stay up.
Okay. So what we can agree on is sleep is a pretty important aspect of performance and wanting to do well, especially in sports and stuff. So how do you think this in turn affects endurance?
Sleep affecting endurance, I would say if you are too tired and you didn't get enough sleep, then you're too tired, so your whole body is going to be shutting down and not ready to do what it has to do and endure what it has to endure. It just makes you, I guess, like you feel like more lazy because you're tired and you don't want to do anything. So your endurance, it just lowers because you're tired and you don't want to do anything.
Okay. Well, endurance, it can be something that can be built upon with training and practice and stuff like that. So do you think that really affects, do you think sleep really affects that just as much as training, or do you think they're both just as important?
I would say they're both as important because if you can train every muscle in your body and have it to its max, but if you're still tired and you're not getting, so basically, to my opinion, I think if you're too tired, you don't have a pump, and if you don't have a pump, then all your muscles are still gonna be they're still gonna be there and like working as hard as they can, but you're exhausting them more.
Okay, so studies show sleep affects accuracy and reaction time. How do you think the lack of sleep alters this aspect for you when you're saying you're playing football or rugby?
So, in football, if I am really tired, then I'm not putting enough effort into everything. But I try to put my maximum effort, but if I still am tired and not getting enough sleep, then when I play football, I start to be winded more, or I lose focus easily, and also in rugby, I would lose focus a lot, and my body would just be exhausted.
Okay. So like in your sports are rugby and football. Can you elaborate a little bit more on the importance of accuracy and reaction time in those sports?
So reaction time in football and rugby, I would say that you have to react to every play that happens. So as soon as the ball snaps, you're off doing what you have to do and getting to where you need to be, catching a ball, blocking, or doing that. But you have to react to what's happening on the field. So you have to pay attention. And in rugby, it's the same thing. As soon as you get off the ruck, you have to go look what you're doing and react to what's happening on the field too. You got to be 100% and see what you're doing and know what you're doing.
Okay, so last question. Do you think sleep plays a role in injury and illness?
I would say yes. If I feel like if you don't have enough sleep, I feel like your immune system is not working as hard because your body is tired and you're exhausted. So I would say, yeah, to illness, but injury. Since I play football and rugby, there's always injuries like bound to happen eventually. So I would say sleep is not much as a part. And when it comes to injuries for me is like is where it happens. It can happen like anytime, any second. But I would say if you don't get enough sleep, then I feel like you're more open to sickness or illness.
Okay. Well, those are all the questions I have for you today. Thanks a lot for your time.
Of course, thank you.